Well, a very, very good morning, Dirtfish friends. Saturday morning here in Kenya, and we have come up to what has become the legendary loop of stages. Soy Sambu, Elementaita, Sleeping Warrior. What makes them legendary? Well, it is the setting, it is the challenge, but it's also that ever-present threat of rain, of really treacherous conditions. And just have a look at the state of these cars. They were absolutely pristine and spotless when they came out of service this morning. That gives you some indication. That's the road section, excuse me, that's caked these cars in mud. We had some torrential overnight rain. Now, what normally happens here is the rain builds, or the clouds build during the day, late afternoon, early evening. You get a bit of a downpour, but we had some really torrential rain at about 2, 3 o'clock this morning over this whole region. I think it could be quite tricky. There could be a lot of standing water. There could be a lot of mud. It'll be challenging for these two, first on the roads. Josh McAlea and Owen Tracy. It could be quite interesting. Now, what does it mean in terms of advantage or disadvantage? I'm not sure. It's a really tricky one. A really tricky one. Normally when it's muddy, it deteriorates and then it gets better as the mud moves. That could be the case. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's grab a quick word with Josh. He was so unlucky yesterday, just beginning to show some pace. Josh, you know what? I don't know. You know, if you want to buy a lottery ticket, just give me the money instead. Give me the money instead, mate, because you ain't going to win anything right now.
I think that would be a wiser option right now. So
it was so unfortunate. You found a bit of speed yesterday morning, and then obviously that issue. It was quite some impact. Is everything okay with the car now? Everything straight?
yeah, we hope so. We still don't know yet. This will tell us more.
And it was quite a tricky road section here. Did the car, it gives you an indication on the road section with that sort of element of roughness.
Yeah, it was driving straight, but this road section is quite rough in itself. So
Yeah.
just let's see on the stage. There's a cool little guy there.
Hello, little man. Look at this. It's just beautiful. Happy little people.
Yeah.
Josh,
What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
Joshua Prince.
Joshua Prince.
Ah, you're lovely. Well done, little man.
He wants a safari rally.
Oh, one day, little fella. One day, look at these little faces. They're so happy, people. Josh, I don't know. We say it every time, but the luck will change, my friend. The luck will change.
Thank you.
There we are. Fingers crossed that Josh McAlea's car works for him today. 122 Ks we have, as I say, 3 stages, back to service, then 3 again this afternoon. That weather this afternoon is looking, the forecast is looking a little bit ropey. And now this is interesting. John Armstrong's properly working on this. We don't often see this, both sides of the car. This side, obviously, they've jacked it up, chucked a couple of wheels underneath it. And on this side, they've jacked it up, and the jack's holding the car up. Again with a spare wheel underneath, just in case that jack fails. That's the safety net, if you like. There's quite a lot of work going on here. Now again, you know, the cars went into Park Fermi last night. They set them up in service. I'll just keep back a little bit, give these boys a wee bit of room. Sorry, Al. You know, the cars went into Park Fermi. They would have set them up knowing they were going to be second on the road. They'd have set the car up for potentially difficult conditions, but that rain was a bit unexpected, and it was unusual rain last night. Mr. P, who's our host at our guest house, a local, lived here all his life, he said Mrs. P was awoken by the rain and asked, goodness me, what is that? What is happening out there? People that have lived here all their lives actually quite surprised by just how heavy and how strong that rain came down last night. So, point here is, you know, they might have been expecting it to be a bit drier this morning, so maybe with the anticipation of some heavy rain. I think this is more than that, though. I think they felt something on that road section, and this is a repair that's going on. Don't forget, our M Sport crews both spent quite a lot of time in the workshop working on the cars, familiarising themselves with the mechanics, and John Armstrong's been around for a long time, but that's Shane Byrne on that one. I suspect they're working away on, that's an arm or something, is it, Al? Is that the arm they're working on?
Yeah.
They're not replacing an arm already, are they? No, surely not. That's, Yeah, they haven't got, yeah, it's the anti-roll bar. Yeah, basically they've clearly felt something on that road section. It wouldn't surprise me if potentially they've picked up a bit of damage. It was such a rough road section, it really was. But they've felt something on the road section, they've stopped, and as you can tell, Shane and John working really hard here to get this car roadworthy and fit for the opening stage, yeah, the last thing you want to be doing is going into Soy Sambu, Elements Haita, Sleeping Warrior, you know, with any issues at all. Yeah, working as a team, both sides, they're working on the same parts. Can't see each other, but they can hear each other, that's for sure. It is absolute teamwork. It really is an absolute lesson.
Yeah. I'm ready just to hit it out the hover. Go ahead, yeah. Yeah. Okay, in. Hover going across.
Oh, yeah, it's broken. Is that broken?
Hammer's at your knee.
Sorry, Shane. Sorry. Yeah, we need to keep out of the way. Yeah, it's an issue. Something's broken. Something's come loose, perhaps, on the road section. We'll stick with this. We really will. There are other cars turning up, but we'll stick with this because this is the story so far of the morning. Again, John Armstrong has been magnificent. He's been magnificent on every event. Yeah, he's had one or two issues. You know, concentration went on the Sunday in Monte Carlo. Small issue in Sweden as well, but you know, the pace and the potential he's shown and the rate of learning has been quite magnificent, and clearly they want to continue that here. And these are some of the stages. These are some now legendary stages that every driver wants to drive. He does not want to go into this opening loop of stages with any sort of issue. He has one. He's got to put it right. It is absolutely an object lesson in teamwork, this, isn't it? You know, we're on the, as you can tell, we're on the roadside in the middle of more or less nowhere. It's very rural out here, and that's £1.2 million worth of rally car. And these are proper bush mechanics, they really are. You fix it with what you've got. You fix it with your own abilities, you fix it with the tools you're carrying, the spares you may be carrying. It really is some effort. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So the wheels are going back on. So whatever it was that issue that they identified was, whatever that was, they've done whatever they can. Oh, watch your hands, John Armstrong. Look at the state of his paws. Look how messy those hands are. It's a clean set of overalls, or it was a clean set of overalls for John Armstrong. He's getting through a set of overalls a day. Honestly, the amount of effort this crew are putting into staying in this event is enormously impressive. Don't forget that repair they did on the penultimate stage yesterday, roadside, as rally cars are passing them.
This one.
Sorry, let's go and just see when we can. We'll get a word with them, but they're obviously up against it with time. That was in front. That was Josh McAlane heading to the stage. 3 minutes they've got now until they head into the stage. So they've got to get this car sorted. Everything put away, everything's good. Come on, guys. Let's just keep back a little bit, please. Back a little bit, please. Everyone back a little bit. Back a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. You as well, sir. Back a little bit, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, little people. And back a bit further. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a very, very quick word because they're absolutely up against it. John, what was the problem?
Oh, no big problem. We're just doing a setup change.
It was more than that, mate. Was there something broken?
No, just a setup change, honestly. We're just not good mechanics.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. It was a fairly major setup change then. So what was it that made you obviously go for that setup change?
Just a lack of time in service yesterday with the repairs.
So you knew you were going to have to do this?
Yeah. So at least we done it.
Overalls are looking okay.
For now.
Best of luck out there. Are we convinced by that? Maybe it makes sense, doesn't it? They did have a lot of work to do in service yesterday, an awful lot of work to do in service yesterday with the issues that they'd had. So it is quite possible that they were set up and they said, okay, this is what you're going to have to do on the road section. They have done it remarkably efficiently, but they are going to have to get a little bit of a wriggle on now, maybe a minute. Keep back, guys. Guys, move. Let's just make a bit out the way, ladies. They're going to head. No, sir. You're going to have to move. They're going now.
7 minutes, okay, you get in.
7 minutes. You got 7 minutes, Shane? Okay, they've got a wee bit of time then. Maybe Josh went in a little bit early. Okay, time for a few more selfies. Goodness me. Do you need a wee bit of space? A little bit of space. Here, I'll be your bodyguard. You couldn't want for anyone better, could you really, Shane?
You pay good?
Yeah, don't mind. Come on, boys, out the way a little bit. Thank you. I do love the colour and the enthusiasm, but as you can tell, these boys have a job to do, so it's all a little bit frantic, and sometimes people do get in the way. Just give them a little bit of space, guys. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Keep the pressure on, just.
Yeah, you do. You're quite right. Keeping the pressure on. Here we go, the little ones. Isn't this impressive? It's great fun, isn't it? Yes. They're loving it. Yes. Give them a big cheer when they get going. Yeah, big cheer. I'm good, thank you. And how are you? Are you good?
Yeah.
Good. Great to hear. Just check. Listen, there is a list of jobs that the co-driver has to do before they head into the stage. This is one of them, checking the tyre pressures, making sure you've got optimal tyre pressure before you head into the stage. Optimal tyre pressure before the stage is not the same as optimal tyre pressure in the stage. You don't want too much pressure in those tyres. Checking the blanks. What? They're heading off. Watch out now, guys. Keep back, please. Here we go. Yeah, they're heading. Helmets on the roof. Don't forget the helmet. What was he saying? Was he saying something off? Wasn't saying. Okay. We will head and get a few more drivers, but I think this was that was quite a dramatic 10 minutes or so with John and Shane. Apparently, just a standard setup change. Apparently. It is possible. He's such an honest guy. He's got such an honest face. I don't think he could lie about it. Here we go. Watch out, Al. They're good. There we are. Right, well, here we go. Terry Neuville and Adrian Formeau. Real positives yesterday. There was some pace. There really was, particularly from Formeau yesterday. But they have a job to do today. George Donaldson made a very good point in our podcast last night, that if the weather works in their advantage day, which it could, we might see again swings of a minute or so. These two boys are not out of it by a long shot, but you look at the times, they're 2 minutes behind, but they are not out of it by a long shot. Now, Terry Neuville's in a good mood this morning.
Guys, super harsh, je l'ai envoyé une vidéo, ils ont mis strange. Impossible.
What? What's super strange, Terry Neuville?
Huh?
What's super strange?
Nothing.
Nothing. How are you feeling this morning? You seem to be in a pretty good and positive mood.
Oh, I tell you that after the first stage. All depends about the result.
What do you make of these stages? Are they stages you've enjoyed in the past?
In the past, yes. Yeah. Less last year, but before that, yeah.
And I guess with this weather, Terry, still anything can happen in this event. So it's just about keeping it in there, isn't it? There we go. It's looking good, Terry.
Easy, but easy set, but difficult to do.
Very difficult to do, but anything might happen. If the rain comes down, these guys get a little bit more dry, the guys behind them get torrential rain. Yeah, we might see swings again of a minute. Terry's hair looks very fluffy this morning, doesn't it? I think he's maybe due a trip to the hairdressers. He's had holidays, he's had work to do. When he gets back to Monaco, I'm sure he'll get his hair cut. No. Yes, my friend. But I am working. But that's okay. Come on, then one photo, my friend. Hey. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
One photo turns
Because
into
we
two.
want to
One turns
know
into two.
Then, yeah, good.
Right, come on, let's go around and have a little word. It's still very much in the fight. A very good morning, Martin. Feeling good this morning?
Morning. Yeah, very good. Thank you.
What do you make of that road section? It was rough and rattly, wasn't it? Yeah, if you've got fillings, it rattled the fillings in the teeth, that's for sure. Best of luck, Martin. Let's go have a word with Adrian Formeau. Oh, this is Taka-san. Taka-san is the most entertaining driver to watch absolutely anywhere. Road sections, stages, yeah, he is entertaining indeed. Here's Adrian Formeau. Can we grab a very quick word, mon ami? Just getting himself together. Mon ami, still very much in the fight and some real pace yesterday. What can we expect today?
We'll see how it behaves in the mud,
Yes. Oh, yes.
and we'll see.
Is that a concern after, obviously, Thursday night?
Yeah, it's a concern. So,
Have you put on the little fix that you had?
yeah, we tried the thing, so we'll see if it works.
Okay. Well, we'll keep everything crossed for you, mon ami. You were magnificent yesterday. Magnifique, très magnifique, mon ami, très magnifique. Now, what they also have, so look, this is a lot of this is extra. See, there's that extra fine mesh. There's the mesh there. Only over the bottom part, though. That will become pretty clogged. They also have a solid rubber strip in the car that they can fit. It's whether or not that we saw Esapeka trying to fit it yesterday, and it didn't seem to be particularly secure, I'd have to say. Now, what is Thierry Neuville coming to have a look at? I wonder what he might be looking at. Oh, look, checking his boots. This is a point. There's a point. You've got to keep your boots nice and clean and tidy. A little stone in the boots, that's enough to distract you. It really is. But it's the mud on the boots that's the issue. Let's have a look on the inside of the door here, Al. It'll be on the driver's side. Isn't there a little pad for them to clean the boots on? I'd have thought there would be. Can't really see across there. What was Thierry having a little look at there? I'm not really sure. Adrian is... no, it'll be Thierry that's first in, Adrian? I can't remember. I need to check the results. I was going to check for the little pad. We've seen it before, famously, with Sébastien Ogier in Sardinia. Remember, I think he might have been leading. He was certainly in the fight for the lead. Little bit of a frantic tyre change before the start. Boots got muddy, didn't clean the boots. 1 kilometre in, braking hard for a slow left-hander. Foot slips off the brake, car slips off the road. Really important to keep those boots clean. Yeah, there it is. There's what we're talking about. It does look like just a kitchen brush, doesn't it? You give your boots as a driver a really good clean on those. Get rid of the mud. Now, mon ami preparing, getting himself together, setting the car up. He's a focus, he's a picture of focus and concentration in the car this morning. They're all good. Windscreen wipers working, checking the windscreen wipers. Really important because they will get some mud. They will get some mud, that is for sure. Well, there is definitely, I think, a little bit of apprehension in the Hyundai team about this issue with the mud. Don't forget, Thursday night, really wet, really muddy. That mud coming through the grille at the front there, caking the radiator. The car's overheating. They have come up with a temporary fix. The question is, will that temporary fix hold? We'll know, I imagine, by the end of this opening stage. Let's go and see whether we can catch up, folks, with our rally leaders. I think they're parked somewhere down there. Shall we go, Al? Come on, then. Right, here we go. Here we go. This is the battle. Battle at the front, Elvin Evans. Obviously, it's still Solberg, who leads 1 second to the champ, who is in the finest form. What a day yesterday from Vinny Levin and the champ. Vinny Levin, yesterday was a remarkable day from you and your driver.
Yeah, it was nice. Actually, a good push. Good condition also for us yesterday. So let's do the same today, hopefully.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? How many safaris have you done, Vinny?
It's only my second one.
Yeah, Vinny, you forget that because remember, Seb missed a couple. So, well, good luck out there, Vinny. Vinny Levin, he really is the finest of fine co-drivers. The finest of fine. We'll just say good morning to the champ because he's watching, concentrating. He's ready for another huge day. Are you ready for another huge day, champ? That's how concentrated he is. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face. Watching. He wants to get as much information as he can. Not even a good morning from him. That's not like the champ, I'll tell you. You've got to pick your moment. Maybe I've just picked the wrong moment. I'm going to wait patiently, though, just to say good morning to him. That's all we need to say. He's watching all live. He's getting... The thing is, look at this. Look at the road here, right? The road here, dry as you like. There's dust. A kilometre back down there, we were splashing through mud that was 50 centimetres deep and puddles. The same in the stage. There'll be sections that are completely dry. There'll be sections that are really wet and muddy. And what the champ is doing is he's trying to get as much information on that before the stage as he can. We'll leave him to it. Bon chance, le champ. Bon chance. He's got his headphones on. He might even not know we're here, or he might just be ignoring us. Scotty Martin, our favourite Prada glasses. He does look so cool. I think he almost suits glasses as much as I suit glasses. Feeling good about today, Scotty?
Can't wait.
Really? It is just these stages that you say the names and you instantly get excited.
Just day 2 in Safari is one of the craziest days in WRC calendar, basically. So
It's a bit like golf's moving day, isn't it? It's when things all change.
golf,
Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Moving day in golf. Who's that behind us? A couple of our Rally 2 cars. Now, Elvin's in the car, is he? Where is he? Just getting ready. Always difficult. We never... Elvin has a routine. Unless there's something particularly happening, then we don't disturb Elvin's routine. Good luck out there today, Elvin. That's all we're going to say to you. Good luck. The Welsh Dragon will roar. The Welsh Dragon and the Sleeping Warrior could come together as one this afternoon. How good would that be? How good would that be? He's got it in him. Listen, I think he did a great job. I think he was a bit hard on himself yesterday. 10 stages opening the road. He's third. He's 20 seconds off the lead. Tell you what, 9 times out of 10, you're going to take that. But it shows where Elvin's at just now. He demands so much of himself. He demands more all of the time. And he knows how critical every single point is going to be this year. Best of luck to Scotty and Elvin. The champ is so focused, Gordy. He's absolutely 100% in the zone. Yesterday for me was one of the best days we've seen from Ogier in a very, very long time. And listen, we have seen more magnificent days from Ogier than just about any other driver, but it was right up there, yesterday's performance. It really was. Now, it's all getting a little bit chaotic. There's our friend Fau Zaldivar from the lovely Paraguay. Vinny et Le Chomp. Let's see how they get on. Let's have a word. We'd like a word with Oliver, but he's not here yet. Our leader in WRC2, it is Roberto Virveso. Robert Virves, obviously. It's early, isn't it? I do make myself laugh. He's the Italian Estonian. Roberto Virveso. Virvesi. I'm going to call him Virvesi. Roberto Virvesi. There's Gus Greensmith. Few issues for him yesterday. But it's really close, isn't it, that battle between Roberto, Gus, Fau. You know what, don't write off Andreas Mikkelsen yet. Today is a huge day. It is a huge day. As, obviously, Scotty Martin said, stuff always happens on day 2. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to try and wait and get our rally leader, Oliver Solberg. We might have to go down the road a little bit. Who's that firing up? That's Elvin Evans firing up, getting ready to go. Bon chance, Le Chomp. Bon chance. There we go. We get away from the Chomp. That's all we need. Let's see whether we can catch up with our rally leader by 1 second. Don't forget Oliver Solberg. This is our rally leader heading into day 2. Don't forget 6 stages, 120 plus Ks, about 122 Ks today. But it is the challenge of Elementaita, Soisambu and Sleeping Warrior. It is the challenge of dealing with what we have seen out there overnight. Very heavy rain, potentially some mud holes, potentially some standing water. 2 water splashes in this opening stage. They were deep on the recce. It'll be interesting to see how deep they are this morning, that is for sure. But Solberg is the man who, well, he used up all of his credits, didn't he, yesterday with that puncture. Still leads, and he has done since the end of the opening stage of the rally. But he knows he's in for a fight. Ogier is in the mood. Ogier is very much in the mood. Let's go around and see whether we can grab a quick word with him. Ogier is in the mood for this one, and that's going to make it very difficult. Quick word with Oliver before he heads in. Oliver, this is one of the best days, one of the great days in the championship.
Yeah, this will be the toughest day of the whole year, I think. Big challenge, but weather seems quite stable, so let's see. Maybe some surprises.
Stable for this morning, but that overnight rain was incredibly heavy. What information have you got about the state of the stages?
Well, the road itself looks dry, but you never know. You never know. We don't know everything, of course, so difficult to say. Let's see.
We'll let you crack on. 3 minutes, the Porsche kid said. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. They're ready to go. There's the champ. Ogier heading into the stage. Best of luck out there today, Elliot. You were great yesterday. Keep it up today.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll give it our best.
As you always do. Are you feeling ready for it this morning after that road section? It certainly woke me up.
Rattle the fillings out a little bit. Yeah, no, it's no, we're good to go. We're good to go.
That's the most important thing. There we are, 3 minutes until they have to head into the stage. Elliot Edmondson, Oliver Solberg leading the Safari Rally by a mere 1 second. But what we know is these two have the ability to produce brilliance. The man chasing them down has very often produced brilliance. Elvin Evans is brilliance personified. Oh, what a fight we have today. Can the Hyundais claw themselves back into the battle? A lot of that's going to depend on that temporary fix for the radiator. Will they suffer with mud and overheating? Well, you know where to stay, to find out exactly what happens, exactly what transpires in the fight at the front. Dirtfish is the place to be for all the on-the-ground news from Safari Rally Kenya.